Hello guys, Prosperity Wolf is here. Welcome to this video. I'm glad to have you here. And in today's video, I will give you a lesson, very powerful lesson, the next piece of the foundation for your success that will make you resilient to life and it will make you unfazed for external difficulties, which is move on fast. That's it. That's the lesson. And I will explain to you what I mean by that. To move on fast in life, which is imperative. Because life happens. Life is not static. Events happen. Constantly there is some change. Even if you don't see it now, it may be sudden, some very rapid change, or a slow change in your life. But it will definitely come a moment when there will be change, or some event will happen which you don't have complete control over. But what you have control over, as you've heard it many times, is the way you react to the problem. And I will even add this move on fast, this additional layer to this advice, the way you react. I'll give an example, just an analogy to see exactly what I mean. So the example will be a little extreme, but let's say you go to the casino and you lose a lot of money. You gamble and you lose a lot of money. And I will speak in percent because I don't know how much you earn, but when you speak in percents, the amount doesn't matter. So let's say you lose 40% of your money, of your total money, 40%, which is a lot. And now you sit, you consider your life, you're very frustrated about a situation, and I understand you should be frustrated about it, but what is the best you can do now at this situation? According to my advice, to move on fast, first, you have to realize what you have done. And don't try to avoid the way you feel. This is common mistake that people make. You don't have to force yourself not to feel the emotions that you feel now, because it's impossible. But what you can do is control the actions you're going to take. By moving on fast, that means, all right, I lost the money. What can I do about it? Is there any step, any action that I can take? Is my thought process, me sitting here thinking about the problem, is that going to change the situation? Can I go to the casino and ask for my money back? Are they going to give me the money back? No. You can't do nothing about it. There is nothing you can do now to reverse what you have done. So the best you can do is to move on fast. Because the truth is, the more you stay, the more you regret what happened. The more time you're going to waste. That's it. It will not benefit you. Your regret is not going to change anything. So you just have to move on fast and make sure you don't do it again, never. By moving on fast in life, it will allow you not only to have more time, it will imagine, so I'll give you another example. Imagine you die. The moment you die, you see your life history. Like in a video game, you see the match history, but now you see your life statistics. What does the statistic say? Because every person in this world, doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, but this video again is specifically for men, but even if you're a woman, when you die you will see your life statistics, and it will say after every event that was destructive for this person, he spent hours and hours and days, months, years regretting about it. living in the past, wasted a lot of time, didn't take any action to change the situation. But on the other hand, you can see your life history as a lot of things happen to this person as to every other person. But the difference is he sat down, realized the situation quick, 1 or 2 minutes, realized it, reflected on what happened, and didn't waste time. He just moved on. He clicked and completely forced his brain not to come back to the same action, to the same habit. This allowed this person to be very effective in life. He worked out a lot, he spoke well, he lived with integrity, he didn't allow his emotions control his actions, and highlighted with big letters, exceptional individual. That's what I want to see when I die. Exceptional individual. He reached his fullest potential, or at least he tried his very best to reach his fullest potential. That's what I want to see. But it's impossible to see that if you stay too much in the bad situation. Okay, you lost money in the casino, so what? I understand you, it's bad, but is there anything you can do about it? No. So why do you sit here and think about it? You just have to reflect, analyze why you did it, and make sure you never do it again. And if it was, why do you create this story in your head that you lost the money? Why do you tell people you lost the money? You're literally making sure you're going to stay in the same bad situation. Instead of that, just move on fast. Let's say your partner breaks up with you. So what do you have to do in that situation? It's inevitable that you feel bad. It's inevitable that you're going to feel stressed. You want to take the person back. But as a human, that's all normal. That's natural. You can't avoid feelings. And you don't have to try to avoid your feelings. But taking full control of the situation and moving on fast will allow you to not sit here and just waste time, because what you're doing is really you're wasting your time. You can't do nothing about it, and you're making the situation even times and times worse. Take that energy and put it somewhere else. Take that energy, record videos. Take that energy, work out a lot. Take that
Incoming voice
energy and
call
be
from
good
Misho BG.
with your family. Talk to your family, to your friends. Create an online business. Create a physical business. Do whatever you want, but just don't sit in that situation which you can't do nothing about it. Imagine you just sat here, you looked at the moon during the night, you looked at the moon and you asked yourself, oh, this moon, I don't really like it. It's really dangerous. I want to remove it. For some reason you want to remove the moon out of the night sky because you think that will be much better. The night sky would look much better if there was no moon. And you're just gonna sit here and your entire life you're gonna think that you want to remove the moon, but you can't. So why do you waste time thinking about it? Something that you can't take direct control over. I'll summarize it now. Just whatever happens in your life, events happen, it's inevitable. Good events will come, bad events will come. But doesn't matter what happens, even on the good events. Let's say you win a lot of money. Let's say you earn a lot of money, or whatever good happens in your life. Don't stay in that event for too long, because still you're going to waste time. In the bad events, we already know you don't have to stay a lot in that situation, that circumstances. You just have to move on fast. Guys, you have literally, when something bad happens to you, when you don't feel well, when you're depressed, you literally have the choice. You have the free will to get out of it. Do you realize that? Let's say you're depressed, you can literally get out of this depression. You can stop being depressed now. You can just move on. Stop believing in that depression or in whatever you believe, and it will disappear out of your life. Be effective. So this was for today's video. Thank you for watching the video, and until next time, move on fast and let's get to work.